Hey guys, so welcome to my, I guess, get ready with me tutorial. I'm just getting ready to go to the mall. My boyfriend's picking me up in a little bit. And yeah, so this is just my basic, everyday, normal foundation, everything routine that I do pretty much every single day. So stay tuned. Hey guys, so I already have my foundation on. It's set right now. Actually, I'm not really wearing a foundation right now. I'm actually wearing a BB cream right now. On regular days, I don't really like to wear a lot of foundation. I feel like it just clogs my pores and it's really bad for my skin. So I'm just wearing a really light BB cream. And it is the Garnier BB cream. If I had it with me, hold on one second. It is this one. The Garnier BB Cream Skin Miracle Perfector, or whatever it's called. I love it. I think it works really well on my skin. It gives good coverage, and it also keeps you from breaking out. So that's another reason why I really love it so much. And now I'm just gonna do my concealer. And I like to drag my concealer down into like a little bit of a V shape. I feel like that's what like hides my bags like the most and keep the most coverage for sure. For my eyeshadow, I like to put down a layer of concealer as like a base. And then I just highlight certain areas, like I highlight the bridge of my nose and I also highlight on my chin as well. And to blend this all out, I'm just using the Real Techniques, what is it called? Sponge, Beauty Techniques Real Sponge. I don't know, I really like it though. I like it a lot better than the regular beauty blender, to be completely honest, and it's so much cheaper. It's like $6 compared to like $20 for a little sponge that only lasts 3 months. So, and this lasts just as long, and I really love it. Just gonna blend this out, and then I like to blend down also. Like I'll blend like downwards, and I feel like that's what gives me like the best coverage and the most coverage. And with this concealer, a little bit goes a long way. I don't even know if I showed you guys what concealer I was using. I am using the Naked Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, and I absolutely love it. It is my all-time favorite concealer. It's so freaking good. It's so weightless, and it gives the best coverage. Okay, now that our concealer is done, I'm just going to set it. And I'm gonna set it with, what is this called? The Secret Brightening Powder from Laura Mercier. I learned this from Manny MUA. I'm sure many of you guys watch him. I'm completely obsessed with him. I took his advice and I went ahead and I bought this, and I can't use anything else now. So it just makes your concealer look so amazing, and it keeps your makeup from creasing all day long, which I absolutely need because I am a creasy monster, so I need that coverage. And if you're not making a silly face, you're not doing it right. So I'm also gonna set my eyelids as well for the shadows, just prepping them. Awesome, now that our concealer is set, I'm also gonna grab just like a banana powder, and I'm gonna highlight the areas of my face that I set with concealer. And of course, I'm gonna use the Anastasia contour kit because I absolutely love this contour kit. I just love anything Anastasia is honestly brilliant, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there. And we're just gonna set everything with the banana powder anywhere that we highlighted, just to keep everything from creasing and to have everything stay on like all day. I can't get over how pretty this banana powder is. I love it so much. All right, now that all of our areas are completely set, I am just gonna do my brows. And for my brows, I like to use the Anastasia Brow Dip in the shade Chocolate, which is my complete obsession, and everyone else's, obviously. Everyone loves the chocolate for some reason. It's just like, look at it. Just look at it. I don't know if you can really tell off camera, but it is, I don't know how to explain it. It's just the perfect shade of brown, and it really goes for any like brown hair color, even like certain blondes. Like if you're a dirty blonde, and you like a little bit of a darker brow, this works out perfectly for you. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do my brows right now. And I like to brush my brows a little bit upwards, just to give me that arch look and to help me figure out how I'm gonna draw them in. And then I actually like to start like in the middle of my brow and just flick upwards. And then as I get more into the corner of my brow here, I flick very lightly, because here I like to have it like the lightest, and then it gets the darkest here. Okay, perfect. So brows are all done and complete. So you guys know I also set it with the Clear Brow Gel by Anastasia. This stuff, you guys don't understand. My brows go completely crazy if I don't use a good clear brow gel, and this is the best I've ever used. This is literally super glue for your brows. Just so you guys know, you need this in your life. Eyeshadows, what should we do today? I want to do something nice and neutral. I mean, this is like my everyday look, so something really neutral, and I like to go ahead and use like my own palette that I'm starting to make myself. And I'll let you guys know which shadows I'm using, of course. Most of these are by Makeup Geek, and then there are a few in here by MAC as well. I'll show you guys the shadows and I'll show you guys the name as I go along. All right, so the first color that we're gonna go in with is just a regular transition, I got it. A regular transition shade color. And the type of brush I'm gonna be using is just a regular blending brush. And this brush is the Sigma E40. And I don't know if you can see the name, but it's the E40. And this is my favorite blending brush of all time. And the first shade that we're gonna go in with is going to be Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek. Don't really know if you guys can see that, but it is Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek. And this we're just gonna blend all over the eye. And this is just gonna be our transition shade. This is honestly probably the most perfect transition shade. I love it. Perfect for my skin color, even though I'm a pale ass bitch. And we're just gonna completely blend that in. Now I like to use windshield wiper motions when I blend. Next we're gonna be going in with Makeup Geek Creme Brulee. As you can see there, if you guys can even see that, I think you can see that. This is what it looks like. It's just like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like the perfect, warm, brown, maybe a little bit of like an orangey shade in there. I don't even know, but I freaking love it. I'm obsessed with all the Makeup Geek shadows, let's be honest. They're all amazing. I'm not just saying that, I think they're freaking amazing, so. And then with that color, we're just gonna blend on like the outer corner here. Just to give us like a little bit of dimension. That's the kind of look I like to go for like every day. It's just like warm colors in the outer corner and a lot of dimension in the eyes. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So now we're gonna be going in with Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear, which again, I am completely obsessed with this shade as well. Honestly, this is my self-made palette, so I'm obsessed with all the shades in here, obviously. I'm gonna be going in with a different brush. This is the Morphe, what are you called? The Morphe M433 brush. And this is also one of my all-time favorite blending brushes as well. Taking Cocoa Bear, we're just gonna put that on like the outer corner, giving us a little bit more dimension. So just like a little bit, like don't go too ham with this. And keep it like in the lower area of the crease, for sure. We might actually go in with one more shade. I kinda wanna make it a little bit darker on the outer corner. So then grabbing my nifty Morphe 350 palette, because I love warm shades more than life itself. I'm gonna be using that Morphe M433 brush one more time. And I'm just gonna dip into, what should we go in with? I'm just gonna be going in with this dark brown color right here, and I'm just gonna add that in the outer corners one more time. Just something to give us a little bit extra dimension that I wanted with the eyes. And then we're gonna take the Sigma E40 brush one more time, and we're just gonna completely blend that out. Blend until your fingers bleed. That's my motto, honestly. That's my life motto right there. Pretty much story of my life. And the next thing we're gonna do, I'm just gonna take a little regular brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put pretty much those same colors on the lower lash line. Right now I'm just taking Creme Brulee, and I'm just placing that all over the lower lash line. And then I think the only other shade I'm gonna take is that Cocoa Bear, and keep that on the outer part of the lower lash line. And then we're just gonna blend that out with, let's see, this is from the Morphe Elite collection, and it's the E18 brush. Blend that out on the bottom lash line. And again, if you're not making a silly face, you're not doing it right. For the inner corners and the lower brow as well, I like to use the ColourPop Cosmetics Lunch Money highlight. And look at how pretty that is. It's a cream-based highlight, so I just dab it on my finger, and I'll just put that on the inner corners, just to give me a little extra pop, you know, and it's not too much, which is nice. Okay, cool, so all the shadow part of the eyes are pretty much done. Now we're just gonna go in with some mascara. Mascara I like to use is the Telescopic by L'Oreal mascara. It's my favorite mascara of all time. I've used high-end ones, I've used type of drugstore ones, and this one is my all-time favorite. It just gives your lashes so much length and fullness, which is what I love and which is what I need because I have some pretty small lashes. And you probably couldn't see that because I had the fucking mirror in front of me, so. And a lot of people think I'm really weird because, you know, some people keep their mouths open when they apply mascara, like, I can't do that. And as you can see, they just give your lashes just so much length. Definitely my favorite of all time. This and probably the Roller Lash by Benefit. This one, I don't know why. This one I just love so much more. I think it's because I've been using it longer, but they may need to give the Roller Lash a little more of a chance here, but I don't know, this is my favorite of all time. And now we're gonna get to go on to the face, like the contour, the blush, highlight, etc. Now I'm just gonna like warm up the face a little bit. I don't like to contour like every single time I go out. So for this, I'm just gonna use the Too Faced Milk Chocolate bronzer. Here's what it looks like. So pretty, and it's perfect for my pale ass, so. And I'm just gonna use like this kind of like a blending brush. And we're just gonna warm up the face using pretty light strokes because this bronzer is pretty pigmented. And then we're also gonna do it on the forehead as well. Give us a nice little forehead that we want instead of a nice big 5 head. If I did want to do a contour, what I would do is I would start from like the top of my ear here, and I would just follow my brush and I would bring it up until right about here and then stop. Because you don't want it to go too far in, otherwise it could look like super drag queenish, and I mean, you really don't want that. And as you're like adding your contour, you just blend upward. That's what I do. And I feel like that just gives you like the best lift and the best look, personally. Bottom of the chin as well. We don't want any of that double chin feelness, you know what I'm saying? The blush we're gonna go in with is my trusty all-time favorite blush, and that is the Rockateur? I don't know if I'm butchering this. The Rockateur blush by Benefit Cosmetics. It's just such a pretty, warm, just neutral looking everyday blush. Like I could wear this blush every day and not get sick of it, honestly. It is my favorite of all time. And the brush we're gonna be going in with, I believe this is from the Morphe Elite collection. It is the Morphe E4 brush. And this is my all-time favorite blush to apply blush with. And I like to make a little bit of a smile. And I start my blush from like the apples of my cheeks here. And I kind of like to blend it up a little as well, like into that contour. Just so we have everything all blended nicely together. And yeah, I was using the travel size one. I gotta use it up before I can use my big one, so a little bit on the nose too, because why not? I like to have a little bit of a cute little pink nose. And the highlight that we're gonna go in with, this is from Becca and Jaclyn Hill, who I am completely obsessed with. I love Jaclyn Hill so much, you guys don't even understand. We're just gonna be using like a regular fan brush. I just have this one right here. I know it's kind of cheapy looking, but it's always worked for me. It always gives me a pretty nice highlight. So I'm gonna use it. I don't care what you bitches say. I'm gonna use this little shitty brush right here. And the colors I'm gonna go into, I'm gonna go in with Champagne Pop first. And then just a little bit, I'm gonna go over top with the Pearl highlight as well, because just look how beautiful. Just look how beautiful both these shades are. I mean, my God, they're just flawless. Just flawless. Highlight's probably my favorite part. Highlighting is my all-time favorite part of just adding to the makeup. Highlight's so much fun. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. And I'm also just gonna highlight the chin a little bit, and then just like the tip of my nose as well. And then also, can't forget, this is very important, Cupid's bow. All right, cool. Now that the face is completely done and so pretty, we're gonna go in with a lip color as well now. All right, so my camera just died, but as I was saying, I'm using the MAC World lipstick and MAC World lip liner, just so you guys know if you guys didn't catch that before. And I like to overdraw my lips like just a little bit. This is gonna be a little more fullness. Cool, now we're just gonna go on with some lipstick. All right, you guys, and this completes the final look. I hope you guys liked it. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. And I'm just gonna grab like a regular blending blush, really. Start this again. All right, so our first color, Just a regular you guys could probably hear that this entire tutorial. I didn't even realize I had the TV on, so I apologize for that. I apologize for that. But hey, this is my first real tutorial, so cut me a break here. I don't know what to put as like an ending. How should I end these? Ooh. I know what I should do. That'll be fine. That should be good. We'll do that one.